Here's the deal. I got a 2002 Ford Explorer, Edward Barr. Now, I don't really know what fucking Edward Barr is. Someone said it's a designer. Whatever! So I'm driving down the road. I've never had... Whatever. I've never... You like how that goes? Whatever. Whatever! I'm in one of the moods right now. I've never had a... This thing's too close, but I've never had a problem with this vehicle, this and that. Never had a problem with the transmission, right? So I'm driving down Route 224, Youngstown, well, actually in Boardman, right? I'm driving down the road, and there's some dumb fucking person driving real slow. So I swiftly put my foot down on the accelerator and punch it. Much like you would do in any other car. You know, when you want to pass somebody up, you put your foot down and, give it gas. I extend my foot all the way down. I hear a fucking, just jerk. And I pass. Upon the jerk and I pass, I look down and I see my transmission light comes on. Check engine light comes on. And this overdrive light comes on. So I'm thinking, little fuse, whatever, no big deal. Then I get to my destination. Right? It's got 104,000 miles on it, by the way. I get to my destination, go in, do what I gotta do, and I come out. I'm like, the light's not on. Much to my chagrin, 10 seconds after I start the vehicle, the light's back on. So I'm driving home. And I'm like, that's running fine. No problem. Halfway home, it starts to slip. My front light going on, it starts to slip. It won't move. It won't go nowhere. So I gotta put it in park, put it in drive, put it in park, put it in neutral, 1, 2, 3, drove it out, and it won't go nowhere. It won't go nowhere. So then finally I get it to go. Remind you, it was like 10 miles an hour. So I had to go like 15 miles an hour all the way home. So I get home, and I'm pissed off right now. I'm thinking, what the fuck? Couldn't told me I couldn't have possibly blew a transmission by simply putting my foot down on the accelerator, which it's meant to be put down on. That's what the accelerator's for, isn't it? It's not sitting there for no reason. I'm supposed to be able to punch my car at any time. I'm supposed to be able to do that. So I couldn't possibly blow a transmission by punching the accelerator to pass somebody. So I go online, and much to my chagrin, I see that nothing but problems with these Ford Explorer transmissions. It seems to be Ford will not admit their failure. Well, here's where I come into fucking play. I ain't a lawyer, although I should have been one. I want any lawyer out there that sees this video, I want anyone out here that has a Ford, whatever, to spread this fucking video out to whatever the type of authorities are that need to see this, and I want a class action lawsuit set against Ford for the fucking faulty piece of shit transmission that they put in these Explorers. Alright? This transmission never had a problem. Nothing. It ran fine. But I simply put my foot on the fucking pedal to pass a car. And it blows. And it fucking blows. So I want someone that knows anything about attorneyness, whatever, law, whatever. Judicial system. I want a class action lawsuit against Ford because I've seen millions of people online that have the same fucking problems. Single women or with kids can't get to work because they bought a fucking lemon. That's what this fucking thing is, a lemon. And they need their cars fixed. And I'm hearing it's going to cost like $3,000 to fix that motherfucker? You think I'm going to put $3,000 into a vehicle that, from what I understand, after they fix them, they just go bad again? I'm pissed off right now. I can see if the transmission had 160,000 miles on it or something like that, and I beat it this and that. I can see that. But I barely ever had this thing going over 70 miles an hour. I can see if it was a car with a lot of miles on it. But I simply accelerated the fucking vehicle to pass some... I don't even want to say what I'm thinking of that person right now, because if that person wasn't driving so slow, I wouldn't have had this problem. And I felt a jerk. Someone said it could be the bands. I know nothing about fucking transmissions. I know one thing I had a transmission replaced in a Grand Prix before because I forgot to fucking take the stabilizer bar and get rid of it. Boom! Boom! Right through the fucking chain. But that's a different story, another thing. The bottom line is I want a class action lawsuit against Ford for this bullshit. 2002 to 2006, I'm hearing the transmission are garbage in Ford Explorers. And Ford will not rectify and refuses to address the problems because they know that they put a shitty-ass transmission in there and they will not make a statement and say, look, we're here. Every other car company will recall that bullshit. They will recall that bullshit. So I want a class action lawsuit. Whoever has the means and know-how, the wherewithal to start this class action lawsuit, I want to start it. I want to be the top of the fucking list. I want to lead the fucking charge. And I'm telling you something right now. If you think I'm going to pay $3 fucking K for a new fucking transmission because your fucking transmission can't withstand the fucking force of me putting my foot down to pass somebody, which, by the way, I passed somebody, I was probably going about 35, or I would say 45, 50 miles an hour. It can't withstand that force that it jerks me all the way back. I mean, stand up and address the problem here. So anyone that has a Ford Explorer, I've seen it from 99 to 2008, whatever, we got to get a lawsuit, class action lawsuit. Any other car company would fix this. They would come out and admit their deficiency. But Ford doesn't want to do that. Well, here, it stops here. The fuck, I wish I had a dollar on me. The buck stops here. I'm not paying for this repair. And them other people that had the same fucking problem, they're not paying for this either. This is a fucking malpractice fucking lawsuit that I'm going to start right now against you. Because I run online, and this isn't just a fucking random act. This is a fucking everyday occurrence, and I'm fucking pissed. I want this shit taken care of. The ball's in your court now, Ford. Now, you can choose to do whatever you want with it. Doesn't matter. But you can also choose to be set or hit with a class action lawsuit. Because as soon as the right authorities, attorneys, whatever, want to back this and get our money and get this shit fixed, a recall, it will be done. Because I want to know, someone explain to me how. When you floor your car, the transmission finally just goes. Just goes. I felt it. It's impossible. No, it ain't impossible because it happened to me. So I'm pretty upset right now at this juncture. As well, John, you can tell I'm not happy. So Ford, expect a class action lawsuit. This is ridiculous. This shit ain't gonna happen. Anyone that has a Ford Explorer, that has a 2000 whatever, to 2010 whatever, I don't know the proper years, but I'll tell you this, that has a transmission problem because of the goddamn faulty transmission that Ford puts in there, let's stand together. Let's reunite. Let's get a class action lawsuit and make these motherfuckers fix the fucking faulty piece of shit fucking transmission they put in this motherfucker. There is no way a fucking transmission should blow just by putting your foot down on the gas pedal. No goddamn way. It better be fixed, man, for real.